At guard, a 6 foot, 190-pound sophomore, number 54, Dalton Adamek. At guard, a 5'8", 190-pound senior, number 63, Eric Ebersol. At tight end, a 5'9", 165-pound freshman, number 81, Connor Johnson. At tight end, a 6 foot, 160-pound senior, number 14, Kason Johnson. At running back, a 5'8", 155-pound junior, number 35, Bryce McKenna. At running back, a 6'2", 165-pound senior, number...
Roman Schenkel, a 5'10", 190-pound junior. Guard Eric Ebersol, a 5'8", 190-pound senior. Defensively, the Missiles defensive end Colton Wilk. Defensive lineman Eric Ebersol. Defensive lineman Bruce Raymond, a 5'9", 245-pound junior. Defensive lineman Dalton Adamek. Defensive lineman Jacob Proman-Schenkel. Defensive end Micah Tom Smith. He's 5'10", 170-pound sophomore. Linebacker Connor Nye. And linebacker Bryce McKenna. Eric Ebersol will be doing the kicking. Punters Connor Nye. Long snapper Landon Frederick. Punt returner Kason Johnson. Kick returner Colton Wilk and Kason Johnson. Head coach by Brad Grenoble. Head coach by Jason Roble. Assisted by Brad Grenoble, Austin Caravia, Cody Drews, Cal Lingelkins, Cameron Daltine. A couple injuries today as well. Kurt, as still without Bryce Audie. He's been out all year.
Yep.
Their leading receiver from a year ago, as well as no Caden Akers. I do believe is not active today either. Got injured down in Decatur.
Yeah, injured down there in Decatur. Ankle. He is dressed.
Is he dressed? I didn't even see. Going to be maybe limited, so maybe he
limited action tonight.
Yep,
maybe
he is dressed.
if needed, but he is dressed out there. But yeah, still nursing that ankle injury. And then Bryce Audie, it is nice to see him out walking around without a boot or the wheels there that he had for a while. So.
Yep. So Akers, yeah, I know they'd prefer another week if they could, but we'll see if he is active today or not. But yeah, promising that he should be able to return here. I would think.
Yeah.
By next week for sure, he might even get some game action here today. Playing the Milledgeville fight song here, and then we'll have the anthem. Some other scores from the 8-man games last night. Akron over Rockford Christian Life, 50-0. Polo over River Ridge, 60-14. AFC over Galva, 26-8. As now we're going to take the national anthem break, and we'll be set for the kickoff here between Milledgeville and West Central. We'll be back after this short break. Welcome back here to Floyd Dobb Field here. Kylie's joined by Kurt Volk. We should have a good one here for you this afternoon. Milledgeville Missiles taking on the West Central Heat. First ever matchup between these two teams.
Yeah, it's good to see West Central up here today. Nice to see some new teams coming out in 8-man, get some different competitions. So
one advantage of the 8-man, you've seen some, instead of just life in the NUIC.
Yeah, life in the NUIC playing same teams year after year.
Yes. So.
Good battles in the NUIC every single year, obviously, but it's nice to venture out. West Central pulled in today in a pretty nice-looking charter bus. Pretty comfortable ride here. Took about 2 hours to get up here today for them.
Yeah, it's about a 2-hour trip. I talked to some of their fans beforehand, said they enjoyed their ride up here.
Yeah. As people look to start turning the heat on in their homes, the Missiles are hoping to turn the heat down today.
Yes.
Kind of stop that offense.
Yes.
West Central here.
We're talking on the way over the Crow's Nest here. Kurt has the playoff atmosphere.
Essentially,
Yep.
I would guess about 220, 230. Big kid. They're
Yep.
under center for West Central.
Out of that I formation, they fake the pit or fake the inside hand out of the fullback. Quarterback pulled it. Now it's going to be the pitch outside to Drosty. Drosty makes one man miss, makes another, going to have a first down, and tackled there by Promenschinkel. Gain about 8 more for Drosty. So West Central on the move here, 1st and 10 for the Heat. Ball on the Missile 48-yard line. Under center, takes a snap. Drosty right up the middle. Short gain, maybe 1, 2 maybe. Ebersole on the stop. Give him 1 yard on that one. Second down and 9. Ball on the Missiles 47.
Nice job there by the Missiles on that play, hitting them at the line of scrimmage, limited his gain. Got to get that push.
Turns under center to the fullback.
He's going to keep it.
Nope. Quarterback kept it. Tackled by McKenna. Getting about 4.
Got to imagine they're going to grind that option away a few times here, and sooner or later he's going to pitch it. So the Missiles need to stay home here, stay on their assignments. You need one on the quarterback, another one on the pitch, man.
3rd and 5 for the Heat. Ball on the Missiles 43-yard line. Carnes under center, I formation behind him. Nope. Quarterback sneak. Missiles had that one called out from the get-go there, Kurt. Stopped by Adamick.
I think the entire Missiles sideline called that play out there.
They about got the Missiles to jump, but they didn't. They didn't cross.
They held back. Nice job there.
4th and 5. Looked like the Heat are going to go for it here. Big down. 9 minutes to go in the opening quarter. We're scoreless. 4th and 5 for the Heat. Ball on the Missile 43-yard line. Carnes under center. Going to hand it to Drosty. Drosty's off the right side. He's got in the open field, and he's going to go for Heat touchdown on 4th and 5. Drosty goes 43 yards for the Heat score.
Obvious confidence in your offense there. Go for that on about 4th and 5. But when you're putting up 60 points a game, you probably have confidence.
Yep, right off that left side. Nobody home off that initial. Great job by the Heat there, blocking that up front. Here comes a 2-point attempt. Drosty off the side, twirls in, and gonna twirl towards the end zone, but the ball come out. They say he is short. 2-point conversion, no good. 8:46 to go.
Missiles had him down short there anyways. So.
Yep, he spun at the last second, tried to extend it, but not get in. So 8:46 to go in this first quarter. West Central Heat 6, Milledgeville 0. We'll be back after the short timeout. All right, welcome back here. Opening touchdown drive for the Heat. That high-powered offense. I said several first downs, and then on 4th and 5, Drosty broke it off the left side. Like I said, once he has daylight, there ain't going to be many people that catch him.
Yeah, he just kind of broke through on our left side there. Nobody from our second or third levels was able to fill in, and from there he was gone. Missiles almost got what they wanted out of that first day. Put them in a 4th and 5 situation.
As now the ball blows off the tee here for West Central as well. So Missiles will hope to use the wind here to their advantage. They've got the wind at their back this quarter. Kicking off number 81,
Going
Cody
with a short
Wade.
approach.
Yep, short pooch pick to Micah Tom Smith. Tom Smith runs up and grabs it. The 45, across the midfield, up to the 45. Nice return by Micah Tom Smith.
Good field position here for the Missiles.
Missiles will have a 1st and 10, ball on the Heat 45-yard line. Now move it up to the 44. So good field position for counter 9, the Missiles. One thing they did do better at Decatur, they came out better in the first half, Kurt. That's what previous games before, Polo and Amboy, they were not good in the first half. So
no, going to need a Gain of about 1 that time.
Tackled by Connor Nye.
Missiles did a nice job penetrating the offensive line there, getting the push they need as opposed to allowing the offense to get the push.
3rd and 7 now for the Heat. Ball on the Missiles 47-yard line.
Pretty much 8 in the box here from Milledgeville.
Going to be a pitch to Drosty. Drosty out the right side. He's got a wall in front. He's going to be close to a first down, and looks like he's got it. Needs 7, gain of about 10. To the 40, give him 9. Just blocking the edge. That's what the Missiles have struggled here the last few weeks.
Not the type of kid you can give the edge, and he's gotten it a couple times here now.
7:35 to go in the opening quarter. West Central 6, Milledgeville 0. Karnas under center. Now he drops back. It's going to be a pitch. Drosty off the right side, and he's got room to run, and he might go to the house. He's all alone for a Heat touchdown. Drosty goes 38 yards off the right side this time. And 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns for the Heat here.
Heat very early showing here why they average 60 points a game.
Yes, great start here for West Central. Now the 2-point conversion. I formation, Karnas under center. So just beating the Missiles to the edge here. I formation. Meldrum and Karnas gonna pitch it to number 12, and he even bobbled it and still walks into the end zone. 7:27 to go here in the opening quarter. West Central 14, Milledgeville 0. We'll be back after the short timeout. All right, well, welcome back here to Floyd Dobb Field here in Milledgeville. And boy, what a start for West Central here, Kurt. Two scoring drives and a turnover.
Say, defense stepped up, made a play right away. Offense doing their thing.
Missiles have got their work cut out for them here.
West Central has found the edge of the Missiles defense so far. Not much going up the middle for them, but
here comes a short kick as Johnson comes up to receive it about the 27-yard line and going to be pushed out of bounds.
Got a flag coming in.
35. Block in the back, so the Missiles going to be back even further here. I believe that's a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah.
So Missiles going to start back deep in their own territory. 7:23 here to go in the opening quarter.
On the 23-yard line, we're first and 10 for the Missiles.
So Missiles need to regroup here. Still a lot of ball game left.
Yeah, still early.
They've only ran 1 play on offense. Yeah. Now, 9, the Missiles break the huddle. Going to be I formation behind 9 this time. Double tight end set. McKenna and Wilk in the backfield. 9. And then hand it off to Wilk. Wilk off the left side. Meldrum on the stop.
Wilk on the carry. Tackle made by
and 2, maybe 3.
Meldrum and Colton Fletcher.
3 for Wilk. 2nd and 7.
He has 3 on the play. It's now 2nd down and 7 from the 26.
Ball on the Missiles 26-yard line. Mention our sponsors here. We'll run their ads here as well. Milledgeville State Bank, Millville Tavern, and Gibbs Drywall. Thank you. Making this broadcast possible. 9 going to hand it off to McKenna. McKenna off the right side. Met in there by Drosty.
Yeah.
Karnas in there as well. McKenna for a gain of 1.
Their offensive duo doing some work on defense as well.
Yep, Meldrum, the number 35, the fullback. I heard on the View from the West podcast, I believe had 17 tackles last game. So big down for the Missiles here. 3rd and 7, ball on their own 27-yard line. Double tight end set. Now they spread it out. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Case and Johnson, 1 to the left. Knight Gonna keep it up the middle. Gets through one tackle. Now he's got green grass in front. Knights across the 40, 50, 45, 40. Inside the 40 where he's brought down. Nice run for Nye.
Hopefully that can get the Missiles a little momentum, get them going, get them fired up a little bit. Big run there by Nye on 3rd down.
About on the 38-yard run there for Nye. Like I said, get through that initial one missed tackle.
Yep.
That's the difference in 8-man.
Yeah.
I believe you got to even be better tackling an 8-man than 11-man. There's so fewer defenders. One miss is all it takes.
All it takes is one miss. Up early, too.
Yeah, they had
got to make one miss about 2 or 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and it seems like you can be gone.
Yep, they had Nye right at the line of scrimmage. Got through one tackle, and there was a lot of green grass in front of him. 1st and 10 for the Missiles. Ball on the West Central 36-yard line. Shotgun formation. Frederick comes in motion. Right to left. No. .3:43 to go in the opening quarter. West Central 14, Milledgeville 0. Connor Johnson moves there. Now Nye takes a snap, doubles to the left, doubles to the right. Nye looks to scramble. Now rolling to his left. Now he's going to try to tuck it and run. Going to be a short gain. Carnes on the stop.
West Central there again had everything just kind of bottled up, doing a nice job playing their assignments.
It's now 2nd down and 18.
2nd down and 18, gain of 3 there for Nye. 2nd down and 18, ball on the West Central 25-yard line. 3 minutes to go here in this opening quarter. Pistol formation, Nye in the backfield. Gonna take it, hand it to Tom Smith. Tom Smith off the left side.
Tom Smith on the carry.
Gain of about 4. Gonna bring up 3rd and long.
Hard run there by Micah Tom Smith. This West Central team, good tacklers so far, it appears.
That might be Tom Smith's first carries of the year. Like I said, he's normally not in there, but it's not looking good for Wilk there on the left side.
Quite a few people around Wilk over there on the sidelines.
3rd and 14. Ball on the 21-yard line. Johnson, and Tom Smith to the left. Nye shotgun formation. Takes a snap, looks left, now rolls to his right.
He's
Gonna
got him.
air it out to Kaysen Johnson, and it's caught! Johnson receives a touchdown pass from Nye right on the money at the goal line, and the touchdown for the Missiles. What a beautiful ball thrown there by Connor Nye.
Very nice ball thrown by Connor Nye. Well route ran by Kaysen Johnson on that one. Nye did a nice job waiting. I think you could kind of see him just breaking open. He knew he was going to be breaking open. Nice patience by Nye. Ball put right on the money for the first Missile score here.
Much needed score there for the Missiles. Now the 2-point conversion. Pistol formation. Tom Smith behind Nye. Double tight end set. Nye fakes it to Tom Smith, who went the other way. Now throws it to McKenna, and it's good.
Wide open.
Wide open. I think maybe he ran that play so much it screwed up the defender there. As 2:08 to go here in the opening quarter. West Central 14, Milledgeville 8. We'll be back after this short break. All right, welcome back here to Floyd Dobb Field here in Milledgeville. 2:08 to go here in this opening quarter. West Central 14, Milledgeville 8. It's a big drive there for the Missiles there, Kurt, to answer West Central.
Nice drive by the Missiles there. Answer one of the West Central scores. They put together a nice drive there. They made a couple mistakes. Didn't let those get to them. Came back from them.
As Ebersol set to kick off. Comes a kick. Nice kick. Going to be through the end zone once again. West Central have it. 1st and 10, ball on their own 20-yard line. It's nothing official here yet, but it sure does look like Wilk is not going to return to this game there, Kurt.
No.
Now you're talking, that's 3 starters the Missiles are down here. That starts to take a toll.
Start that up. You look somebody to step up. Micah Tom Smith. It does. Caden Akers has entered the game on defense for Wilk.
Okay, so yep.
So he is seeing action.
So now a wing to the right here this time. Goes in motion. Drosty going to take the handoff. Tackled there by Ebersol after a short gain. Gain about a half a yard. So the Missiles will do well in spurts there, and then he just breaks the big one.
Yeah, but doing a pretty nice job of bottling them up. First couple, 2 or 3 plays.
Yep. But then he gets loose. A 43-yard touchdown, a 38-yard touchdown.
Hold our edge here.
Now counter this side, and there he is off the right side. He gets through one again, tackled by McKenna. But another first down, gain of 12.
Missiles got to find a way to hold the edge. They can bottle them up, but seems like once they give him a corner there, the edge, he's gone for a big gain.
1st and 10 for West Central. Ball on their own 33-yard line. 1:37 to go here in this opening quarter. This is now going to be the first pass of the game, Carnes, and ball was tipped, I believe, maybe by Nye.
Yeah, I was watching the route there. I almost had to guess that ball was tipped.
Came out of his hand funny, if not. 2nd and 10 for West Central. Carnes under center. Now I formation this time. They had Drosty winged route. And Drosty going to take the handoff, gets through one tackle. Then McKenna and Promenschenkel So going to be 3rd and 11 now. Loss of 2 that time.
Unsung hero of that play is going to be Eric Ebersaw. He ended up not making the tackle, but he kind of got in there and blew that play up early. Allowed some more Milledgeville Missile players to fly in and wrap them up there.
Got to be thinking they're going to go to the edge here, Kurt, on 3rd and 11.
It's been working for them. It'd be odd if they didn't.
And it's going to drop back to pass, and they
Got
get
a
it.
little
Number
pop
23
pass.
sneaks out, and he's going to go. That's number 23, Steffson, and he's going to go for a touchdown. The little pop pass caught the Missile sleeping, and West Central answers right again. They now lead 20-8.
Yeah, West Central caught the Missiles thinking run all the way there.
Would they say 69-yard touchdown?
Yeah.
Drosty to Steffson. Now the 2-point conversion. Boy, the Missiles had them 3rd and 11. And
Say once again, Milledgeville did what they needed to do and then let a big play happen.
Carnes getting the call from Coach Kirby here. One wide receiver out to the right. Gonna do the option, and Carnes going to be met there by Ebersol. 2-point conversion, no good. 50 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter. West Central 20, Milledgeville 8. We'll be back after this short timeout. Welcome back here to Floyd Dobb Field here.
Ethan Johnson back to receive the kickoff from Cody Wade.
And Milledgeville, another answer. 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns for West Central, Kurt.
Yeah.
Picking up some 3rd and longs, like you said, too.
Again, we had them locked up there, 3rd and long. Let a big play go.
Kick to Johnson, receives about his own 24-yard line. And going to run out of bounds about the 35-ish or so.
Goes out of bounds.
Yep, at the 35.
Place it right on the 35, it looks like.
And the 35-yard line is 1st and 10 for the Missiles.
Yep, appreciate you. If we go out of audio here, let us know. Some of you notice we are. But, yeah, we usually just go out of audio after scores or kickoffs, so that is normal. But if you lose it during gameplay, let me know. Notify me or Brooks here or Kurt. So 1st and 10 for the Missiles, ball on their own 35-yard line. Micah Tom Smith goes in motion, gets a block there on the edge.
Block on the edge.
But going to be tackled in the open field by Drosty after gain of 2 for Tom Smith.
Gain of 2 on the play. It's 2nd down and 8.
McKenna with a nice initial block to seal the edge, but the cornerback coming up and they need a nice tackle there. 2nd down and 8 for the Missiles. Ball on their own 37-yard line. 20 seconds remaining. They do not have to run this play, but it looks like they're going to. Nye under center, I formation behind him. Nye play action, going to roll to his left. He's got Connor Johnson out there. Now he's going to try to tuck it and run, and through 1 tackle, and going to gain about 2, it looks like.
Brought down by Parker Meldrum.
So West Central team has came up and laid some hits on the Missiles here in this game.
All right, that's going to do it here after 1 quarter of play. West Central 20, Milledgeville 8. I'd like to thank our sponsors here. Once again, we got Gibbs Drywall. Thank you for sponsoring us. So all your drywall needs, go see Gibbs Drywall. Applied by experts, satisfaction guaranteed. Now we got the Mill Wheel Tavern as well. Stop in and see Kurt at the Mill Wheel Tavern. as well as Milledgeville State Bank sponsoring us as well. I'd like to thank the Boosters. Wanted to thank their sponsors here as well today. And, they include the Platinum sponsors, American Quality Windows, Carly's Courts, Gibbs Drywall, Ken Duncan of Wally's Place, and McKenna's Flooring, and the Milledgeville State Bank. Gold sponsors are Selman Electric and Miners Repair. With the generous support of these sponsors, the MHS Boosters is able to increase its contributions to the Milledgeville High School athletes, actors, and musicians. Thank you all sponsors.
Yes, thank you those sponsors. It's little small towns like this need people like that helping us out, and it's great to have these local businesses here throwing in their support for us.
Yep, big down here for the Missiles. 3rd and 6, ball on their own 39-yard line, it looks like.
This is now going into the wind.
Gets it to Kason Johnson. Johnson gonna make
a first down.
Yep, gonna get across the first down. He's gonna gain about 8 yards.
8 on the play. Ball will be spotted on the 47-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Missiles.
Big play there for the Missiles. Get a first down. Kind of regroup here, settle down, and keep pushing here. They answer back for another touchdown.
First and 10 for the Missiles. Ball on their own 47-yard line. Shotgun formation. Nye fakes it to Tom Smith. Now he's going to keep it. Met there by Meldrum, but he pushes a pile forward. Some help in there by Promishinkle and Ebersole.
The ball carrier pushes forward for about 5, maybe 6 yards on the play.
About 6 there for Nye. Tough run there. 2nd down and 4 for the Missiles. Ball just outside the West Central 47-yard line. 11:30 to go, second quarter.
Good decision there by Nye to keep that ball, and then a tough run up the middle, helped out by some of his teammates to make it a 6-yard gain.
Nye under center, I formation behind him. Nye takes a pitch to Tom Smith. Tom Smith makes one cut. Now he's in the open field. Tom Smith, can he beat him to the end zone? He's inside the 15, 10, 5, touchdown Missiles. Micah Tom Smith right up the middle. Kurt made that missed tackle.
That one guy missed. Had to make that one guy miss in the second level. He made a nice juke move there. I can only do that if I'm playing Madden. Probably break a knee, but nice run there by Micah Tom Smith.
So the Missiles back within 6 here, 20-14. We await the 2-point conversion. 11:06 to go here in this first half. I formation, Nye. Pump fake, now rolls to his right. He's got Johnson wide open. 2-point conversion, good. 11:06 to go here in the first half. West Central 20, Milledgeville 16. We'll be right back after this short break. All right, welcome back here to Floyd Dot Field. Ebersole set to kick it off for the Missiles. Grosty back deep. As well as Steffson, the next man up.
Ebersole, his first time kicking into the wind here. He sent 2 really nice kicks.
Yeah, I'm not giving Grosty any room to return this.
We've seen how he can run in the open field. I don't know that I'd give him any open field on a kickoff.
Ebersole going to be the squib kick, and it's loose, and Ebersole's got it. Ebersole jumped back right on it.
Right on his own kick.
Hit one of the up men, number 3 maybe there. Couldn't come up with it. Ebersole jumped right on it, and the Missiles gain possession. Just a squib kick right on the ground, Kurt. A bullet.
I think we caught a guy making his first step backward right off of him. Ebersole able to recover his own onside kick there.
As we have an injured player, Bigger is injured on the play. I'm not sure if it hit him. He went to dive on it. I don't know if it was originally him, but
didn't catch which one up front there it hit, if it was him or not.
Ebersole collided with him, so thoughts with him right now. Nobody likes to see an injury, as you mentioned off air there, Kurt. Looked like the ambulance took Wilk. Has gone to the hospital, so we're thinking him as well.
They sending good vibes the Wilkes way and Bigger's way here too. Yeah, there was just a play where the ball was loose and you had kids diving for it. I think somebody took a shot there kind of the wrong way.
Yep. Coach Kirby, Coach Roble out there, as well as the trainers as well looking at him. But the Missiles do gain possession in midfield. Looks like he's going to get up now. So I'm hoping he just had the breath knocked out of him maybe.
Yeah.
We'll recap some other scores there from or other games that'll be going on today. And 8-man Decatur Lutheran at Danville Schlarman, Metro East at Pawnee, and South Fork at Martinsville. As Berger's going to get up holding his left forearm, wrist there area.
Holding that arm, don't know if it's that area, if it's a shoulder, so he's supporting it, but it's good to see him up.
So 1st and 10 for the Missiles now. I'm going to say that's on their own 50-yard line, Kurt.
Yeah. Yep. Haven't quite broken West Central territory yet, but.
As Nye comes out, shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the right, tight end to the left.
Big special teams play by the Missiles in a game that they're only down 4 that seems worse for some reason right now. But
Nye pump fakes, goes around one guy. Now he slips and going to be sacked on the play. It's going to fall as a sack. Number 9 going to get credit for the sack there. Weiner's on the stop, so loss of 3 there for Nye. So 2nd down and 13. Ball back on their own 47-yard line. 10:37 to go here in this opening half. West Central 20, Milledgeville 16. Yeah, feels like it's more than a 4-point game,
yeah,
Kurt.
It does, but big special teams play by the Missiles, putting them in a position to take a lead here.
Nye pass off the fingertips of Frederick, just out of his reach. Falls incomplete. And one guy messaged that the video had froze. Does it look like it's live? So, okay, might be his phone too. So, yep. So now, momentum was Milledgeville's way. Now got a 3rd and 13 now for the Missiles. Frederick and Tom Smith to the left, Johnson to the right.
Big 3rd down play here for the Missiles.
As they've gotten a rush on Nye. He's not had much time to throw. Nye going to roll to his right, pressured again, throws it to Johnson, and looks like he comes down with it. No! They're going to wave it off, saying he was out of bounds. Did not get his foot down. Boy, that was close, right on the sideline.
Yeah. Thought he had one in.
Pass incomplete. Johnson's awful good at getting the feet in over there, but unable to get that. So now it's going to be 4th and 13, and you got to think the Missiles are going to punt here. I know you don't like.
Let's say looking at field position.
I know you don't want to give it back to to West Central, but rather give it back to them deep in their own territory.
Still a lot of game here.
Ebersole set to punt. Nobody back here for West Central. Low snap. West Central. Eversole's going to have to make do with it. Boy, now we're going to have roughing the kicker maybe. As we'll see what we got here. Running into the kicker. Running into the kicker, so we'll see. But a snap was a low snap. Then it went through Ebersole's legs. And he kind of shanked that out of bounds.
Dribbler back to Ebersole. Did the best he could to get rid of it.
5-yard penalty.
Penalty is going to change West Central's field position by about 5 yards.
Yeah, so sadly there, you almost could have gone for it if you're. No. Oh, no. Now that we do get to re-kick. So, yep, re-kick here. Running into the kicker. Now a better snap to Ebersole. And he gets his kick away. And a good kick.
Good kick. Somebody
bounce about the 20-yard line.
Let it go.
About the 12-yard line. So, boy, the Missiles were fortunate there, Kurt, because they could have had ball right about midfield there is where that kick went out of bounds.
Kick went around almost at about the line of scrimmage there. So, nice. If you're playing the field position game, that's nice that Missile catch that break on that run into the kicker or punter penalty.
Nice defensive stand that time by West Central after the Missiles recover the onside kick, have all the momentum. They go with 3 and out. As Carnes going to run the option play off to the left, and he's got
the
room to run. I don't think anybody's going to catch him. Tom Smith has an angle, and he can't get him out of bounds. Stays in bounds, and he's going to go or just touched there by Tom Smith. 88-yard touchdown run. He was close to pushing him out of bounds, but once again, they got the edge, and Drosty goes 88 yards for the Heat touchdown.
Nice balance there by Drosty to stay in bounds. He was shoved. He got pushed pretty good. He was able to kind of regain his feet and keep moving along. Still just nobody out there on the edge for the Missiles. Did a pretty good job bottling up the quarterback, but nobody on the outside.
Yep, 26-16 now. West Central now will try the 2-point conversion. Now 204 yards already for Drosty in the contest. Carnes going to go to the right, and he's going to be stopped short. Missiles 2-point conversion defense is getting good, but not the rest of
it. The whole game.
So 9:48 to go here in this first half. West Central 26, Milledgeville 16. We'll be back after the short timeout. All right, welcome back here. A one-play drive. Drost goes off the right side, off the option pitch. I think they ran that twice, and both times it's gone for a touchdown.
Gone for a touchdown.
I'll let you call this kick here, Kurt.
Kick goes right to Johnson. Kaysen on the outside. Makes one move. Brings it up to about the 36, 37-yard line. Missiles need a drive here. Need the comeback again after they had momentum. Onside kick recovered, momentum their way right at midfield. West Central able to make a stop and then return it right away on the first play. Little option play to the outside. Nobody from the Missiles able to catch up.
Nye under center. Two backs in the backfield. Tom Smith off the right side, and he's going to be met for a loss in the backfield. 77 in there, as well as Carnes. 77. Link Carnes as well. Loss of 2 that time for Tom Smith, 2nd and 12. Second down and 12. That's what the Missiles did last time. Got behind the chains and unable to convert. 9-14 and counting here in the second quarter. West Central 26, Milledgeville 16. Double tight end set, I formation behind Nye, directing McKenna and Tom Smith in the backfield. Gonna hand it to McKenna. McKenna is through the initial line, but tackled there by Drosty on the stop. Gain of about 3, 3rd and 9 for McKenna.
Some open space there for McKenna again. Need to make that one guy miss. Able to step up and make a tackle. Ran hard. Move the Missiles past the original line of scrimmage here for a big 3rd down again.
3rd and 9, ball on the Missiles 38-yard line. 8:25 and counting here in the second quarter. 26-16, West Central on top. 3 wide receivers to the right, Nye out of the shotgun formation. He takes a snap, now rolls to his right. Finds Johnson, this time feet inbounds, they say.
In that time.
Right at the 49-yard line, gain of 11. Nye to Johnson.
The old flag play, run past the sticks a little bit, come back, get the first down.
1st and 10 for the Missiles, ball on their own 49-yard line. Big conversion there. I formation, Nye under center. McKenna and Tom Smith in the backfield. Going to be a pitch to Tom Smith. Tom Smith met Back there by 23, Drosty and Meldrum. Steffson on the stop as well. Gain of 1 there for Tom Smith. 2nd and 9.
West Central, conversely, did a nice job of containing the edge that time, something the Missiles need to look to do themselves on defense. Tom Smith had no choice but to cut that one back up inside. A lot of white jerseys out here.
That's where your help is, yep. 7:40 to go, opening half. Milledgeville trails 26-16. Nye out of the shotgun formation, 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Nye drops back to pass, going to roll to his right. Going to air it deep for Johnson, and going to have a flag. Yep, looked like Johnson did the double move.
Got held up there on the move.
I have pass interference here or a hold. We'll see what they call.
Yeah. Pass interference.
They kind of set that up. Like you said, he'd been running that flag route up to the sticks, and he did it. Turned it upfield there, and the defensive back interfered. 15-yard penalty, take it down. 1st and 10 for the Missiles on the 35-yard line. Got to take advantage of that. 7:21 here to go in the second quarter. 1st and 10 for the Missiles. Ball on the Heat, 35-yard line. Shotgun formation. McKenna and Tom Smith to the left. Case and Johnson and Landon Frederick to the right. Frederick going in motion, right to left. Nye drops back to pass, has Johnson. Just a little easy pitch and catch there. He'll take a gain of 5.
Nice little quick play, pass play there by the Missiles. Nye, again, just not getting much time, but that play didn't call for much time.
Yeah, the Central's getting a rush on Nye, that's for sure. Not much time to pass.
Been doing a pretty nice job moving the pocket, avoiding any of the big sacks.
2nd down and 5, ball on the Heat 30-yard line. Frederick once again goes in motion. Nye going to roll to his right, pressured. Now looking for help, going to throw it up to Johnson, and pass incomplete.
Pass is incomplete, now 3rd down.
Well covered that time out there by
good defense that time by West Central. Creating the
Grosty.
Pressure.
3rd and 5.
Nye again does a good job not getting sacked there. I'd like to see the offensive line hold up that rush a little bit longer.
So 3rd and 5 for the Missiles. Ball on the Heat 30-yard line. Tom Smith, McKenna to the left. Cason Johnson and Frederick to the right. Nye fumbles the snap. Ball's loose, and I think West Central's going to have it. Nye never came away with a snap, and Carnes comes away with a second turnover of the game. His second turnover. He had an interception, now a fumble recovery. The snap looked good, and I just never got.
So I don't know if he wasn't expecting it or just he never got good hands on it, it seemed.
1st and 10 for the Heat. Ball on their own 36-yard line. Missiles need a much-needed stop, something they have not done yet to this West Central offense. 7:03.
Missiles defense needs to come away with a stop here. There's not really any other way to put it.
Carnes under center, I formation behind him. Hand it, Drosty. Pushes forward for gain of about 4. Adamek on the stop.
Now 2nd down, ball is on the 40-yard line.
Second down and 6. Ball on the Heat 40-yard line. 6:34 to go here in this opening half. 26-16, West Central on top of the Missiles. Drosty going to run the option again, and there's Drosty. Makes a man miss, another man miss, and he's out across the 50-yard line, about the 47.
Nice stiff arm there that time to get a few more yards. He almost had the corner again.
About 13 for Drosty that time, up over 200 now yards in the ball game. 1st and 10 for the Heat. Ball on the 47-yard line of the Missiles. Just don't have an answer for that option play there, Kurt.
Yeah, doing a nice job initially on the quarterback.
Here it comes to the right side.
A little bit better.
As Drosty makes another man miss. Now he's inside the 30, and he's going to go. Drosty goes 47 yards off the right side for the Heat touchdown. got off the initial edge and just no help there, Kurt, as Heat are making that look easy.
Yeah, they're making that option play look like it's about all they should run.
Drosty's 4th touchdown of the first half here. 6:13 to go in quarter number 2.
Carnes, the quarterback there, doing a nice job of making it look like he's going to keep it, but we've been having 2 guys go at him, leaving the edge wide open.
2-point conversion. Carnes under center. And now they tried to get the Missiles to jump. Now they're going to take a timeout.
Timeout here.
So, yep, we'll take one with them. We'll be back after this short break. All right, welcome back here to Floyd Dobb Field. Kyle Leach shown by Kurt Folk. 2-point conversion try after a timeout here by West Central. They've doubled up the Missiles here so far. 32-16, 6:13 to go here in this first half. I formation.
Pretty much been the Drosty show at this point.
Yep, like you said, Carnes done a nice job on the pitch.
Yeah.
And now pitch it to Drosty once again, and he walks in. Nice block there on the edge by Meldrum. 2-point conversion, good. 6:13 to go here in this first half. West Central 34, Milledgeville 16. We'll be back after this short break. All right, welcome back here to Floyd Dobb Field. It's been all West Central Heat. Missiles got back within 20-16. Kurt recovered an onside kick, and then it's been West Central got a big stop, and it's been all Heat ever since.
Yeah, they've somehow controlled the game since what seemed like a big momentum changer with that onside kick recovery.
As Wade with the onside kick, and nobody gets it for the Missiles. Adamek just let it roll. Nobody there to pick it up.
About 2 Missiles just let that ball roll instead of diving on it when they had the chance. Now
onside kick recovered by the Heat. Now, they get a shot at another short field.
Kind of the last thing the Missiles needed right now was West Central back on offense.
1st and 10 for the Heat. Ball on the Missiles' 42-yard line. Well designed. Sure it was that well designed, just poorly defended that time by the Missiles. I formation, going to hand it to Drosty. Drosty off the right side. Falls forward, does a good job. Tackled by Akers.
Yeah, nothing special there on that onside click. Just a slow roller that we could easily fell on. We had 2 defenders kind of just watch it go to the next level. Next level wasn't there.
2nd down and 7 for the Heat. 1st and 10, or 2nd down and 7, ball on the Missiles' 39-yard line. Carnes under center, I formation behind him. And gonna fake it to Carnes, and there's Drosty once again off the right side. Knocked out of bounds by Tom Smith, but another nice gainer. 1st down. Where's he knocked out of bounds at, Kurt? About the 26-yard. Gain a 13 more for Drosty. Unofficially up to 284 yards.
It's not a bad half.
I formation. Under Carnes. Now Carnes is going to keep it, and Right, makes a couple miss, and Carnes is going to go in for the Heat touchdown, 26 yards. Carnes, there he kept it that time.
Kind of had the guess that was coming. Missiles, I kind of noticed on the play before, pursued it well. Good read that time on the keeper.
So a minute later, Carnes goes in, 26 yards. To extend this West Central lead to 40-16, 5:13 to go here in this first half. 2-point attempt upcoming, I formation. And they're going to do the same thing here. We'll just keep it right here, talk through this timeout.
Another timeout on a 2-point conversion.
That's their second timeout.
So West Central in complete control of this game with the win here today. If they're able to keep doing what they have been doing, I think they got a good chance to be the new #1 team in 8-man as Milford System Park upended in double overtime last night by Champaign St. Thomas More, 34-26. As that's a team the Missiles will have right back here. Now, the Missiles' schedule is undaunting. They've played about all the top 5-6 teams.
Yeah.
And they defeated Polo, but they have lost a close one there to Amboy by 4, lost to Decatur Lutheran by 2. But this one, man, West Central just manhandled them here so far. Like I said, I know the Wilk injury plays key in that as well. Yeah. Still no Audi, but yeah, West Central has looked all like the real deal here in this first half.
Yeah, they're proving why they're #2. You can kind of look at their strength of schedule and make some assumptions there that they haven't beat anybody that's up there in the rankings, but you got to win the games that are put in front of you.
You got to play
that.
You can only play the teams on your schedule, as Carnes' 2-point conversion is no good. So 5:13 here to go in this first half. West Central 40, Milledgeville 16. We'll be back after this short timeout. Welcome back here to Floyd Dobb Field. 81. Wade set to kick off. See, the Missiles are ready for another squib kick here.
So hopefully we could make a little adjustment here if they do the same thing.
That ball's
probably
not
going to go 10 yards.
It's
going to end up going about 1.5.
Yes,
oh,
that
nice
ball's
play by
live.
Landon.
Frederick picked it up.
Ball.
Everybody was
Slide
looking at
ball
her.
by Frederick, picked up.
Frederick picks it up and goes 42
Big
yards for the Missile touchdown. Everybody was just waiting for the whistle to blow. Boy, give Frederick a
heads up play by Landon Frederick. Wow.
Boy, we'll see if that can send some life back into the Missiles as Frederick picks it up, goes 42 yards.
Kind of two back-to-back, what are you doing on that play plays on kickoffs by both teams. But Landon Frederick with a heads-up play to pick that ball up, knowing it was still live.
Yeah, everybody was almost just walking away from it. And boy.
West Central was ready to walk back to their sideline.
Missiles try for 2 now, 40-22, 5:07 to go here in the second quarter. Tom Smith next to Nye in the shotgun formation. Doubles to the left, one to the right. McKenna goes in motion. Nye going to keep it, go up the middle, and he's tackled short. 2-point conversion, no good.
Nice tackle that time on the 2-point conversion by Link.
Yep, we'll just keep it right here. I'd like to thank our sponsors here once again for making the broadcast possible. And if you want to sponsor us, contact Brooks at the school or Mr. Malloy at the school. Get in contact with the school. Inquire about a sponsorship possibilities. Like I said, we've had a lot of views here these first couple broadcasts. And the sponsors, Milledgeville State Bank, Gibbs Drywall, and the Milledgeville Tavern. Thank you, sponsors.
Yeah, thank you to everybody that listens in, comments, watches. Gives us a reason to keep doing this. I was going to say that the Missiles could really use a 5-minute drive that ends in a score, but kickoff return for a touchdown.
Yeah, but now, like I said, someone's got to stop up on the defensive end. Missiles have showed no signs of being able to slow down this West Central attack. As Ebersol and the Missiles will be set to tote up. 5:07 to go here in this first half. West Central 40, Milledgeville 22.
No better time than now for the Missiles to get a big play. Big defensive stop.
Ebersol set to kick it. And going to be kicked out of bounds towards Coach Caravia on the sideline. And we'll see if
Caravia showing off his hands over there on the sideline. Couldn't quite come up with that ball.
Yeah, I'm not surprised he didn't catch that.
No, he wasn't on the hands team in high school, that's for sure.
And Chad Selman had commented, said we're sounding good. I'm going to say that's what you said, Chad. That's what I said. Mention our sponsors. We'll give him a free plug. Is Selman Electric. He's one of the top 5 electricians in Milledgeville.
Oh, easily in the top 5.
That's 1st and 10 for the Heat. They take over ball on their own 42-yard line. Good starting spot once again for Carnes and the Heat. Drost off the right side, bounces again. He's going to be tackled in there by Spencer Nye.
Spencer Nye and
maybe Coach Robles going to go to his bench and say, somebody spark us here.
Somebody step up.
Spencer Nye, the freshman in there at linebacker.
You know, he might be what you need. The kid's a spark plug. He'll go hard. No fear coming up to make that tackle, too. He might be what you need.
In a 2, 2nd and 8 for the Heat here. 4:39 to go here in this first half. 40-22, West Central on top. This high-powered Heat offense. Boy, does it look good. Carnes going to fake it, now keep it. Break a couple of tackles. Raymond does bring him down after a gain of about 4. 3 or 4.
Come up a little gimpy.
Ball will be placed on the
3.
48-yard line. 3rd down and 4.
Nice to see a 3rd down stop here by the Missiles.
3rd down and 4 here for the Heat. Carnes under center, about 3rd and 5. I formation behind him, gonna pitch it. As he gets the stiff arm and gets the corner, does Drosty. And the Missiles had him at the line of scrimmage.
The Missiles were there that time, had him kind of bottled up, able to stiff arm McKenna there and find the edge again for the 1st down.
Gain of 10 more for Drost. So again, the Missiles just cannot get a stop here. Drosty's been getting anything he wants here in this first half. Carnes under center, I formation. Drost once again. Counter, and Drost breaks the tackle, and he's going to go for another Heat touchdown. Drost this time goes 43 yards, and the Heat back on the board here. That's 46-22.
Once again, the Missiles with a big special teams play. Can't quite figure it out on defense. Our angular pursuit just seems a little off. Like he's quick. Got to change our angle after him.
2-point conversion.
So again, a little confusion with the 2-point conversion here from West Central.
Now they can get 40 yards at a time, but unable to get the 2.
You score 60 points a game, you think you'd have enough 2-point conversions, you know what you're doing.
Yep, this time they do get it. Drosty's going to walk in, well blocked that time.
Exact same play they ran on the touchdown.
2-point conversion, good. 3:43 to go here in this first half. West Central 48, Milledgeville 22. We'll be back after this short timeout. When you are. All right, welcome back. It's back after another score here, Kurt.
Yeah.
Once again, West Central now. Let's see what we got dialed up on this kickoff.
Yeah. It's been an interesting go at it the last 2 kickoffs here by West Central.
Wade going to boom it down the
trying
field.
To go
and
over
it
a
goes
deep one. We weren't ready for it.
Over the head of Johnson and into the end zone. Fortunately there for the Missiles.
Yeah.
So Missiles will have it 1st and 10, ball on their own 20-yard line. Still a lot of ball game left.
Still 3:43 left in the first half here. Now this is where I think the Missiles need about a 3-minute, 43-second drive to enter the touchdown, regroup at half. Maybe they can figure out something at halftime.
That's pistol formation. Tom Smith behind Nye. Nye fakes it to him. Now looks to pass to Johnson. Casey Johnson has it. Going to have a 1st down. And going to get a flag out of bounds for, I think, continuing that tackle out of bounds. Gain of 12 there. Flag on the play.
Missiles are probably going to move up a little bit further here.
So, going to have a personal foul against the Heat. So add 15 to that 12-yard reception to Kason Johnson. Missiles will have it 1st and 10, ball on their own 47-yard line. 3:36 to go here in this first half. Milledgeville trails the Heat here 48-22. Nye, pistol formation. Wing to the right is McKenna. Fakes it to Tom Smith, rolls to the right. Now he's going to be under pressure and going to throw it up to Johnson. Pass falls incomplete. Second down and 10. Once again, Nye under pressure there,
Kurt. Pressure again. West Central defense able to get in there quick. We had kept Tom Smith in the backfield that time as an extra blocker. Kind of able to come from the blind side there. Nye kind of just had to throw that ball away. So again, save a sack, save some yardage.
2nd and 10, ball on their own 47-yard line, and the Missiles are going to take a timeout here. We'll take one with them. 3:29 to go in the first half. West Central 48, Milledgeville 22. We'll be back after the short timeout. All right, welcome back here. 2nd and 10 for the Missiles. I believe their first time out here this first half.
Yep.
West Central has used 2 timeouts on 2-point conversion attempts. As I formation now for the 9 the Missiles. McKenna and Tom Smith in the backfield. All right, fakes the pitch. Now rolls and have Frederick. Pass complete, but a flag on the play. So stop everything here. Looks like it's, you call it holding here, it looks like on the Missiles.
We're going to have holding on Promenschenkel back here.
About 2 yards in the backfield, so it's going to be about 2nd and 22 now.
Holding against the Missiles, 10-yard penalty. Puts the ball back on the Milledgeville 35-yard line.
So 2nd and 22, ball on their own 35-yard line now.
It's one way to stop the West Central penetration they've been getting, but unfortunately, it's illegal.
Shotgun formation, 3 to the left. Johnson, McKenna, and Tom Smith. Frederick out to the right. Knight rolls to his right, throws it to Tom Smith on the screen. Makes one man miss, but Grosty there to tackle him after a gain of 5.
Surprise, surprise there. Grosty was able to quickly get out and make a tackle on that play. showing off his speed on defense as well.
Yeah, he's been really, him and Carnes have been,
Yeah.
and Meldrum, all three of them have been as good defensively as they've been offensively just about. Although I don't think he could be any better than Drosty offensively.
Yeah.
He's stopping the performance I seen out of the Miller kid from Decatur here 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
3rd down and 17 now for the Missiles. Ball on their own 40-yard line. 2:25 and counting here in this first half. McKenna goes in motion. Going to run the reverse to Tom Smith, and nobody bid on that. Number 77 linked with a stop in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of about 7 to Tom Smith.
No going there. Nobody fooled on that play.
Fourth down and 24 now for the Missiles. Under 2 minutes to go in this first half. You think Ebersol going to let this wind down as much as he can with West Central only having one timeout, but doesn't look like he's going to.
Another bad snap.
Gets the snap and going to go out of bounds the 42-yard line or so.
42 or so.
About the
right at the 40 they're going to put it.
So West Central will have another shot to score. 140, that's plenty of time,
Plenty
Kurt,
of time.
for the way we've seen this offense here in this first half. So West Central have it 1st and 10, ball on their own 40-yard line. 48-22. And all West Central here in this first half. Carnes getting instructions from his head coach here now. I formation, going to go under center. They have been all game. Mostly out of the eye. Drosty off the right side. Makes one miss. Oh, fumbled it. The ball might have come loose.
I thought
I'm not
that
sure.
ball came loose and it just popped right back up to him.
Gain of 10 there for Drosty.
Drosty, nice job. He just lets his blockers get out in front of him. Shows some patience in the hole and then uses his speed.
1st and 10 for the ball right on the 50-yard line. Carnes, quarterback. Ball
Ball's on
comes
the floor.
loose. Let's see who got it. Looks like they did get it. Carnes did recover his own fumble.
Again, ball came right back up to him.
Gain of 3 that time for Carnes.
I don't know if the ball dropped in the previous play. It sure looked like it did from our angle, but it definitely did that play, but it must came right back up to his arms. That would have been the type of thing the Missiles need.
2nd down and 7. Drosty off the right side.
Nice play on the back end that time.
Ebersol to stop. 3 for Drosty.
Ebersol able to shut his block that time and make a nice backside play that kind of contained Drosty a little bit there.
3rd down and 4. Ball on the 44-yard line. Got to believe the option play's coming here. Counter. They had good luck this way. Drosty off the right. Going to have a first down.
First down again.
Ebersol and Adamick. Gain of 5 for Drosty. Clock stops. Move the chains. 23 seconds to go. They have one timeout remaining. See how aggressive West Central's going to be here.
Yeah, just nice patience on that counter play, waiting for his pulling blocker.
Here comes.
There's the option play.
Drosty, ball's
on
loose.
the floor.
Nye's going to fall on it. Drosty fumbles after. Not sure who hit him from behind.
Yeah, I didn't see who came up in. I don't know if it was Caden Akers.
That'll be West Central's first turnover on offense. How big of a gain was that one? You get 16 there for Drosty before the fumble. So Nye
probably going to just kneel it here.
Yes, and Nye does take the kneel here. They had it on their own 9-yard line. So your score here at the half: West Central 48, Milledgeville 22. Boy, I'm just real impressed with West Central that first half here, Kurt.
They're patient. They're quick. They do just all the little things. Nice push by their offensive line. Nice quarterback kind of runs the show here. And then speed on the outside. Been a killer.
Yep, as we'll go for the stats here this first half. First for West Central, Drosty unofficially, I got him down for 23 carries, 368 yards in that first half. 5 touchdowns. Meldrum, the fullback, only 2 carries, 18 yards. Carnes, the quarterback, 6 carries, 40 yards and a touchdown. Carnes 1 for 2 through the air, but that includes a 69-yard touchdown pass to the lone receiver that's had a catch. Steffson, 69 yards. It had 1 penalty for 15 yards. They had the 1 turnover there late, as well as an onside kick that the Missiles recovered for another turnover. But after that's when they swung the game. That defensive stop.
Say Missiles 20-16 at that point, just down 4, got an onside kick. Couldn't capitalize, and that's when it just seems like they really took over the game after it seemed like we had the momentum.
Yep, now for the Missiles that first half, Wilk, 1 carry, 3 yards, and that's when he went out. Colton Wilk, the leading rusher for the Missiles as well, one of the leading tacklers, just played this 1 series in the ball game, and then he left injured. Nye has 6 carries for 48 yards. McKenna, 2 carries for 4. Tom Smith, 7 carries for 51 yards and a touchdown. And then through the air, Nye is 7 for 12 for 73 yards and a touchdown to Kaysen Johnson, who has 6 receptions for 68 yards. And then the other Missile scorer was a heads-up play by Landon Frederick, a sophomore. Picked up the onside kick after it only went 2 yards.
It went about 2 yards and actually rolled back to about a yard. And
it went about 5 or 3 or 4, and then it was rolling back. And you were just ready to say it was only going to go about a yard.
And then nobody picked it up. Nobody touched it for West Central. And Landon Frederick, like you said, heads-up play. Nice heads-up play by a sophomore there to house that ball on the other end for the Missiles.
The Missiles Palm team out there by Corinne Nye. Always do a nice job as well. As again, your score here at the half. Missiles have had 3 penalties for 35 yards as well. So it's 20-8 West Central after 1. It's 48-22 here at the half. It's been all West Central. They've looked very impressive, and a good chance they're going to be the new #1 team here in the rankings next week, as West Central has been very impressive in this first half. I'd like to thank our sponsors, and they include the Millville Tavern. When they're on their Thursday night, that's where I like to go on a Thursday. They've got their jumbo wings and pizza special. There's plenty of other, just a great place to go get some food here in Milledgeville. So
good atmosphere there at the Millwheel.
Go support the Millville Tavern as well. Thank you to the Milledgeville State Bank for all your local banking needs. Milledgeville State Bank, always a great sponsor of anything Milledgeville does here at the school.
Very, very supportive of everything. Sports, academics. Again, just nice, good businesses here in Milledgeville.
Yes, Scott Foltz, one of the biggest White Sox fans you'll find around the area as we appreciate Scott Foltz as well. And then Gibbs Drywall for all your drywall needs. See Gibbs Drywall. So thank you again, sponsors, for making this broadcast possible. As Kurt, before we cut away to halftime here, it's the head coach of the Lady Missiles volleyball team and had a successful season so far. Talk a little about your what's a team record here currently?
We currently sit at 15-8, and we have a tie from a tournament, so 15-8-1. Kind of trying to push towards the end for regionals. We just got our regional seeding and our placement. We'll be playing Polo at Polo on Tuesday night of regionals, but hoping to finish the season strong here, get a couple key wins at the end, and see what we can get going in the regionals.
Yep, what do you got? A couple weeks left, or I think a couple road games here this week?
Yep, we're away twice this week. We'll be away. We're at Eastland on Tuesday, Polo on Thursday, and then we go to Pearl City the Monday after that, and then we finish with 2 home games with conference opponents. So, all
right, yes, make sure to come and support the Lady Missiles volleyball team here as well. They've been fun to watch this year as we wish them luck. There's a couple weeks left. Like I said, they end with a couple home games here towards the end, and then a close regional in Polo.
Regional in Polo. So it's always nice to not travel too far for regionals. But
hey, make a run. I was looking at that. A year to make a run, it'd be this year, Kurt. I think regionals, Polo.
Yeah.
Sectionals at
Forston and the super sectionals in Eastland. So
stay within about 15 miles.
Not have to travel that far.
So, yes, good luck to you and the Lady Missiles volleyball team. So, once again, your score here at the half, West Central 48, Milledgeville 22. We'll be back after this halftime break. Welcome back here to Floyd Dobb Field here, the halftime break. As our boosters do a great job serving food up there.
Yeah.
The pulled pork nachos, the pork chop sandwich, hot dogs. Scott Novus and our boosters do a great job.
Yeah, one of the best concessions around. That pork chop sandwich, those pulled pork nachos, can't get much better than that. They do a nice job serving it up there.
Wade set to kick off as we're underway here to Johnson.
Gonna go with Johnson.
Picks
He's
it
gonna
up,
pick it up
about the 18-yard line. Johnson looking for blockers. Not going to have much of a hole there. Nicely covered there by the Heat of West Central.
West Central doing a nice job staying in their lanes. Tried to get out there to the outside, get a block by Bryce McKenna, but able to fight that off and make the tackle.
Let's see if the Missiles can get any momentum here. Like I said, that first half dominated by West Central. Had a couple bright spots there from the Missiles. Got within 20-16. West Central really closed out the first half well. 48-22, 9 the Missiles. I formation, McKenna and Tom Smith in the backfield. Got another freshman in there playing center. That's Carter Livingood in there at center. As Nye keeps it, goes off the right side, tackled by Meldrum. So, as Promenschinkel is out there, so who is not on the offensive line is Adamick.
Yeah.
So he's over on the sideline, so just a replacement here, Carter Livingood. Another freshman getting some snaps as Nye gets 4 that time. Adam Drinkall, thank you for listening, as well Blake and Blaine for checking in from NIU. Thank you, boys, for listening. Tom Smith, the left side, short gain. Nice tackle once again by Meldrum after a gain of about 1 for Tom Smith.
Looked like there was a hole there at the beginning. They were West Central able to close it up pretty quickly.
3rd down and 5 now for the Missiles. Ball on their own 33-yard line.
With Wilk definitively out of the game, I thought maybe the Missiles would open up the passing here a little bit, but we're going to start on the ground. This early in the second half, it's hard to say, but it seems like a big 3rd down for the Missiles.
Pistol formation. Nye looks to get it to McKenna, now rolling. Going to get a block there from Ebersol. Now throws it out to McKenna, who got behind the defender. Pass complete across midfield to the 49-yard line. Or right at midfield, they're going to say. 17 yards, Nye to McKenna.
Another great job extending that play again. I don't know exactly what we were looking for there at the beginning, but just under pressure almost right away, able to get out, make a little juke move, extend that play. McKenna kind of snuck behind the defense there, who I think thought maybe Nye was going to take off.
17 yards, Nye to McKenna. 1st and 10 for the Missiles. Ball on the 50. How many times is that ball going to be on the 50 today?
It's almost more than I've maybe ever seen that the ball somehow ended up right on the 50-yard line.
Knight drops back to pass, airing it out, has Johnson.
A little short,
just
maybe
left
thrown
it
into
short.
the wind a little bit.
Second and 10. Score update. And Stockton and Fieldcrest was Stockton 20-6 after the first quarter. There was a number of good games last night throughout the state. As one, Newman got a victory the last play of the ball game. They had a 4th and goal from the 4, time winding out. Touchdown pass. Comets as the clock expired for a 20-18 win over Hall. Coach Mike LeMay and the Comets get a big win. They improved to 4-3. Pass to Tom Smith, gain of about 2. Meldrum on the stop.
3-yard gain. Now 3rd down and 8.
3rd down and 8. Tom Smith a little slow back to the huddle there after the stop.
Another big hit there by West Central. They fly to the ball. Meldrum has played a nice defensive game, too.
Yeah, Meldrum, kind of the 3-headed monster. Yeah. Boy, they are legit. Nye looking for McKenna, pass off the mark. Going to be 4th and 8. So 4th and 8. It's 9:16 here to go in the 3rd quarter. West Central on top, 48-22. Missiles will be back in action next Friday. They'll be at River Ridge, and that's to be a big ball game. River Ridge fighting for their playoff lives as well. They're 3-4 on the year after losing last night to Polo 60-14. And the Missiles close out the season here on a Saturday with St. Thomas More. 4th and 8 for the Missiles. Nice shotgun formation. Rolls to his right, throws to Frederick, and he can't come up with it. Pass falls incomplete. Put it right there at the sticks, just unable, a little bit low.
So they throw a little low, unable to corral it. Again, just looking for that first down play at the sticks, unable to come up with it.
Landon Frederick has seen more offensive series that first half than he has all year. Connor Johnson has not seen much.
Connor had a couple of drops early where he was wide open. I don't know if that's factoring into it, or so hopefully he's not nursing some kind of injury either.
1st and 10 for the Heat. They take over, get another defensive stop. 1st and 10 for the Heat, ball on their own 48-yard line. Carnes in this Heat offense. Drosty off the side, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Eversole got a hold of that jersey and ripped him down.
Eversole did a nice job of holding outside contain that time, and then he also just kind of stuck his left arm in there and held on to Drosy till he brought him down.
Loss of 3.
Well, only one play in. It was nice to see the Missiles kind of hold contain there on that play.
Yes. I said 48-22, you're down big, but see if you're going to show some heart here if you're the Missiles or if you're going to pack it in. Carnes under center, I formation behind him. See, they feed the fullback here some more. There's Meldrum. There he is. And gets a good gainer of about 10 for Meldrum.
Brought down by Jacob Promenschenko and Spencer Nye.
3rd and about 3 now.
Now 3rd down and 3 from the 45.
Ball on the Missiles 45-yard line.
Freshman Spencer Nye still in there for the Missiles at one of the linebacker positions.
Adamick back in there at the defensive end spot. Carnes under center, looking it over. On the 10, the snap. Gonna give it to the fullback, and he's met there right at the line of scrimmage.
By the Missiles.
Adamick in there on the stop. Wells, Prom, and Schinkel. No gain on the play. Loss of 1. Now 4th and 4. As they're going to go for it, West Central, they converted early in the game on this 4th down, a touchdown. That was on a 4th and 4. Yep. Same thing here.
Need everybody to stay home, maintain their assignments. Watch out maybe for that little pop pass again.
Ball on the Missiles 46.
Fake that inside a handoff.
Carnes under center. Here comes the option play. Carnes is going to keep it. He's going to have the first down. Tackled by Tom Smith, but he's going to have the first down. Gets about 7. Giving him a gain of 6. Enough to move the chains for West Central. Nice job there by Carnes running that option. 1st and 10 for the Heat, ball on the Missile 39-yard line.
Carnes is big enough that if they need 5-6 yards, it seems like all he has to do is get to the line of scrimmage and fall forward, and they're probably going to get it.
Yep, even Meldrum, Drosty, they're not big backs, but they're always falling forward.
Yeah. Finish in the right direction.
Nice job by the Heat line here as well. Counter to the left side, Drosty. Tackled by Tom Smith after gain about 2.
Nice fill that time by Micah Tom Smith on the tackle.
2nd down and 8. So taking their time here a little bit. Clock is their friend. Up big in this ball game. 48-22, 6:25 to go here in this 3rd quarter. Carnes, quarterback sneak. Tackled by Promenschenko after gain about 2 more.
Gain of a couple yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 from the 35-yard line.
3rd down and 6. Ball on the Missiles 35-yard line. Carnes taking his time, getting the offensive lineman lined up, getting the play call here. Still 18 on the play clock. Plenty of time to snap the ball. Carnes under center, going to hand it to the fullback. Ball's loose.
On the floor.
Going back to the quarterback. Fortunate bounce there for Carnes. He'll fall on it, be about a 2-yard gain, be about 4th and 4 again here, Kurt.
Man, seems like that's about the 3rd or 4th time that ball's been on the floor and just popped right back up to somebody in a white jersey.
Fourth and 4. Can the Missiles rise up here? Carnes under center. 5:18 and counting in this third
Possibly
quarter.
looking to draw the missiles off sides here.
All right, here comes the
Going to
option
the
play.
option play.
Drosty. And
Nice job
Ebersol
by
sniffs it
Ebersol
out
that
this time. Ball's out. Ebersol even recovers it. I'm not sure they're going to call it a fumble or not, but the ball did come out.
Ball came
Ebersol,
out.
nice job of the Ed on the end, did his job that time, Kurt.
Yeah, kept containment that time and made the tackle. Might have called them. They might have called the forward momentum down, but the ball did come loose, and Ebersol recovered that as well, too.
The first defensive stop of the ball game for the Missiles comes at the 5:07 mark in this third quarter.
Hopefully that can get the offense going here. Got to capitalize on the stop.
48-22, 5:07 to go here in this third quarter. 9, the Missiles take the ball once again.
And hopefully that builds a little confidence for the defense as well, that it is possible.
Living good, and once again in there at center. Pitch 2, there's Connor Johnson.
Connor Johnson now.
Off the right side, but he's going to be tackled in the backfield for a loss. There's Drosty and Carnes again.
What do you know, 12-8 out there on the outside on the tackle.
Those guys are fun to watch, all 3 of them. But this is not those 3 as well. They got other players making plays around them. But
everybody just playing their role, and then they kind of, it's like they come in and clean it up.
-1 there for Connor Johnson, first carry of the ball game. 2nd and 11 for the Missiles. Ball back on their own 35-yard line. Ed Hook, thank you for listening as well. Nye, shotgun formation, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Nye, with some time this time, throws it to Johnson, right on the money to Connor Johnson. Drost is going to be the tackle with a young freshman.
Connor Johnson staying alive there, fighting for more yardage. Nice job coming back to make that catch there, kind of in some traffic. Had to know that defender was barreling in on him to still maintain that catch. Nice job by Connor Johnson.
13 yards to Connor Johnson. I put it right on the letters there.
Yeah.
Like I said, good stick there by Drosy too. Give Johnson credit for hanging on to that. 1st and 10 for the Missiles. Ball on their own 47. Something tells me it's going to be a 3-yard run here, Kurt, and it's going to end up at the 50.
That's the way it's been going. Might as well put the ball at the 50 now and call it 2nd down.
Nice shotgun formation. Johnson goes in motion. 9 with quarterback keeper. He's across the 50.
He's going to get a few more than 3.
45, 35,
Staying
still on his feet. 30, down about the 26 or so. Nice job there by Connor Nye. 27-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Missiles.
As a guy that likes consistency, I'll take that 27-yard run over the 3 on the 50. But
1st and 10 for the Missiles. Ball on the 27-yard line. 3:14 to go here in this third quarter. 48-22. West Central after a dominating first half of play. Looking to improve to 7-0. Be just them and Decatur, the Lones unbeaten in the 8-man game. Nice high snap, now tucks it and runs, makes one man miss, makes another man miss, still on his feet, side the 20,
another
15, 10, Nye's in for a missile touchdown. 27 yards.
Man.
Not the way you drew it up there,
No.
Kurt, but it was effective.
I think we talked about this last time we were on the air a little bit, Kyle. But sometimes you just got to put the ball in the hand of your best athlete on the field and see what he can do.
Nye over 100 yards now rushing.
That's pretty much what happened there.
2:49 to go here.
Nye's going to need to switch out his helmet here. I was there once, probably took some freshman kid's helmet.
Maybe his brother's.
Yeah, it might be Spencer's.
2 Missiles await the 2-point conversion. Back within 20 here at 48-28.
Call a timeout or get this off quick.
As they will take a timeout. They're hollering to get the play in, but part of that problem was the equipment broke down. It was your quarterback had lost his helmet there, whether it was a chin strap or something broke on his helmet, so Coach Roble and the Missiles have to take a timeout, their first timeout. As I'd like to thank our sponsors here once again, Gibbs Drywall. You Gary 9 Gibbs Drywall for all your drywalling needs. Contact Gibbs Drywall. Applied by experts, satisfaction guaranteed. So Missiles, Coach Roble bringing the Connor's helmet back out. A man of many talents.
Coach Roble doing many things out there. I should have known that helmet repair was on his list of jobs, but.
Missiles are going to huddle up now. It's 48-28. Missiles get on the board here. First team to score in the second half. They trail by 20, trying to make it 18. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. It'll be a pitch to Connor Johnson. Johnson going for the edge, and he's not going to get in there. Tackled by Drosty. 2-point conversion, no good. 2:49 to go here in the third. West Central 48, Milledgeville 28. We'll be back after this short timeout. Welcome back here to Floyd Dobb Field. Missiles set to kick off here. So they got one defensive stop, Kurt. I guess, like I said, try to build something here.
Build something there. Take that little victory, make more out of it.
It's going to have 9.
Nye's going to do kickoff duties here.
If they can get the ball to set on the tee here. Nye set to kick off. Oh, and it blows off the tee.
Going to have Case and Johnson hold it here.
So wind blowing the ball off the tee here. Comes a kick. Going to be a short kick as well. Nye whiffed on the kick there, but alertly Case and Johnson did jump back on it.
Somebody, I think, remembered the first half and got on the ball.
Oh, boy, the missile is going to give West Central prime field position, 1st and 10, ball on their own 40-yard line.
I'm assuming we were attempting some kind of onside kick there to hopefully kind of, again, just keep momentum on our side.
So back comes Carnes and this potent West Central attack here. Meldrum, Drosty in the backfield. Double tight end set. Drosty going to take the pitch, looking for help off the right side, and going to be tripped up there by McKenna.
Nice job, McKenna filling in. I got to guess part of the halftime talk was keeping the edge, and so far, Missiles have. West Central's maybe gotten a little methodical with their offense here.
Back comes Carnes and the heat. 2nd down and 9, 1-yard gain. So McKenna on the stop. Here comes another pitch to Drosty off the left side this time. Better job once again of pursuit.
Yeah.
Tom Smith turned him in. Nye and Adamek clean it up.
And Missiles so far just doing a better job playing their angles, playing their position. Not giving him the outside edge totally. Make him turn it back up in where there's going to be people pursuing the ball.
3rd down and 5 here. Ball on the 3rd down and 6. Ball on the Missile 36-yard line. 1:44 to go in this 3rd quarter. Carnes under center. And Carnes going to follow it right up the middle, and he's going to go untouched. Did a nice job reading it. Carnes goes 36-yard for the Heat touchdown. He faked it to the fullback, and it opened up on that backside curtain.
Yep.
He's seen the alleyway to the end zone.
I think they had the triple option on that time. Quarterback kept it. backside. Basically our backside, I don't think knew who had the ball.
Another 2-point attempt here for the Heat. 54-28. They answer the Missile score here in the third quarter. Let's see if they can up them by 2 here. And going to be the counter back to that side, and he's in. Drosty adds a 2-point conversion.
1 minute 31 seconds left in the third.
1:31 to go in the third. West Central 56, Milledgeville 28. We'll be back after the short timeout. All right, welcome back here to Floyd Dobb Field. Heat set to kick off. Wade set to kick off. I'd like to mention Kyle Kampmeyer on the NUIC page here for thanking him for the coverage once again. He does a good job for the NUIC as well as the 8-man promoting this sport as well. If you ever need any facts from the NUIC, or especially come playoff time, he'll have all the playoff predictions out there coming up. He's a must-have on the Twitter follow, Facebook. He's got it all right there for you.
Yeah, if you're a fan of football and not on that NUIC Facebook page, I don't know what you're doing, but get on there. I use it every Friday night for updated scores.
So, yep, he does
updated stats throughout the week of players.
Does a great job running that page, as I know other areas around have wished they had somebody in their area to do that. We're very fortunate to have the coverage that he puts in a lot of time and effort, and we appreciate it. As well as another buddy of mine, Greg Armstrong, a View from the West podcast. If you're a podcaster, that's a must listen to. They have usually have their recap on Friday night as a must listen to. Then I always have the preview on a Monday or Tuesday. So Greg Armstrong, a View from the West, another great podcast to check out as well. Nye going to roll to his right, finding Connor Johnson, but it's incomplete. Behind him a little bit, brings up a 2nd and 10.
Because of the rush the West Central defense put on that time. I think that play was there, but we had to rush it a little bit sooner than we would like to.
Said West Central, like he said, we mentioned we're not tested. Doesn't look like they're going to be tested much here today either by the Missiles. But like looking at their schedule, they've beaten a Ridgewood team that's 6-1 handily. But they will be, again, they got another big game in Amboy here in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But, boy, they sure look like the real deal. Do the Heat here. Nye are going to roll to his right and looking for Johnson again. It was in between 2 players there. 3rd and 10 now for the Missiles.
I think what we've seen a couple times this year out of the Missiles is this is a situation where they really do miss Bryce Audie.
Yes.
Playmaker there on the outside. Good route runner, quick kid.
Like I said, one of the leading receivers in all of 8-man. Was unable to suit it up yet here this year.
It's tough to lose a all-state player.
Yes, it is. Done well up to this point, but yeah, times like this, it sticks out a little more. Nye gonna run it up the middle and makes one man miss, and gonna gain about 9. Gonna bring up a 4th and 1 here, just across midfield.
Just across midfield. We're not stopped on the 50 this time.
9 there for Nye.
Good run by Nye.
4th and 1 for the Missiles. Down under a minute to go here in this third quarter.
Again, you can get fancy or you can just put the ball in the hands of your best athlete. Let him make something happen.
The Missiles will be going for it. 4th and 1. Ball just across midfield. The Heat 49-yard line. Nye under center. Quarterback sneak, and he's going to have it. Gain of about 3. 1st and 10 for the Missiles. Ball on the Heat 47-yard line. And they do not have to run a play if they choose not to. Now he gets instruction from Coach Grenoble.
Dalton Adamak just entered here for Jacob Promenschenkel for this play.
Nye drops back to pass. Now
Got a little bit of time that time.
Off the mark for Johnson. 2 seconds remaining, so we'll get another play here on that stoppage of the clock. 3 straight incompletions now for Nye here. Like I said, working out some things there. Is like Kason Johnson's been well covered here more this game than usual. And then it's a bunch of younger guys in there. A couple sophomores and a freshman targets in there as well. 2 seconds to go here in this third quarter. West Central 56, Milledgeville 28. Ball on the Heat 47-yard line. Nye out of the shotgun formation. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Now drops back to pass. Looks to throw that screen to Connor Johnson, and he's got an opening.
Field.
Across a 40, 37-yard line. Be close to a first down.
Complete to Connor Johnson.
Going to be about a gain of about 10 to close out the first quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter.
As after 3 quarters of play, West Central 56, Milledgeville 28. We'll be back for fourth quarter action after this short timeout. All right. Welcome back here to Floyd Dobb Field. 1st and 10 for the Missiles. Ball on the Heat 37-yard line. 3 wide receivers to the right.
A little confusion on the setup here.
He's getting set here up offensively. Nye out of shotgun formation. Takes a snap, rolls to his right. And evades 1 tackle and another. And another. Going to be tackled there by number 9 after a gain of about 9. Winners on the stop.
Nice gain there again by Nye on a broken play. How he avoids the stack, I cannot answer. But it's happened all game long. A bright spot there for the Missiles. They haven't given up the sack.
2nd down and 1. Like I said, this is probably where the games that Nye's been under the most pressure, that's for sure. West Central doing a good job, both sides of the ball on the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 1 for the Missiles. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation. Nye takes a snap, looks to his right, now back to the left. Gonna throw it up for Kason Johnson. There's a hold
there.
I think West Central's okay with that. Instead of giving up the touchdown, you take the flag. Johnson beat him on a double move, it looked like.
Johnson was going to be breaking open there, it appeared. Maybe a smart play there by the cornerback to just hold on. He wasn't shy about it, didn't try to hide it at all.
And I see Akers still on the sideline. He was kind of hobbling around the end of that first half. I think he got rolled up there at the end of that first half, so I'm not seeing him much in the second half. We'll check defensively. 15-yard penalty here against the Heat.
Those sprained ankles, you can usually heal up from them in about 2 weeks, but they're still going to be a little tender.
At my age, that's about a 6 to 8 month injury.
Yeah. Yep.
As that'll be half the distance to the goal, I believe. So it's 1st and 10 for the Missiles. Ball on the Heat 14-yard line. Nye drops back, looks to his left, throws to Johnson, and he's got him.
Open.
Johnson in there for the Missile touchdown.
Feet down.
Johnson from 9, 14-yard touchdown. And the Missiles back on the board here in the 4th quarter at the 10:59 mark. Johnson just does a nice job running his routes, creating space. I'll let you go ahead and call this 2-point conversion.
Play coming in here for the Missiles for the 2-point conversion. Missiles usually have some pretty well-designed 2-point conversion plays. Nye's in the shotgun. He's got Connor Johnson and Micah Tom Smith back with him on each side. They're just going to put the ball in his hands. He's going to follow his blockers. Pushes in for the 2-point conversion.
Nice, good on the 2-point conversion. 10:59 to go here in this 4th quarter. West Central 56. West Central 56, Milledgeville 36. We'll be back after the short break. Ebersol set to tow it up here for the Missiles as we're back. Be the onside kick recovered.
Covered well by West Central that time.
Hunter Schrader recovers the onside kick. Central have it 1st and 10. Ball on the Missiles 49-yard line.
I think that ball got the bounce the Missiles wanted, but Schrader able to come up. Nice hands, corral it in, get down. West Central here, play coming in from the sidelines. A lot of hand signals going on. If I knew what they meant, I'd tell you.
Carnes under center, I formation. Drosty, the right side, tackled by Spencer 9, Tom Smith. Gain of 3. And now another injury timeout here.
Down.
So we're going to have a timeout here. We'll take one with them. 10:48 to go in the 4th quarter. 56-36 West Central. We'll be back after the short timeout. All right, welcome back here to Floyd Field as Promenschinkel gets helped off. The good news is it looked like it's just maybe some cramps or hurt, as maybe in both legs.
Say, it looked like he was cramping up there. They were working both sides, both side calves.
So Livingood going to see his defensive snap.
Action now,
so
yep.
Carter Livingood has been in as the center on offense, now seeing some defensive tackle snaps. Second and 7 for the Heat here. Ball on the Missiles 46, going to hand it to Drosty. Drosty going to be tackled there by McKenna. Gain of 1. Nice job by McKenna holding on that time.
Nice job, McKenna coming in, wrapping up, holding on, not letting Drosty find the corner. Seemed like he had the edge that time, so good tackle by McKenna to hold him back here.
3rd and 6 here for the 10-12 to go here in this fourth quarter. 56-36. Heat's been in control from the get-go pretty much. They jumped up 14-0 and scored on their first possession on a fourth down play. Missiles turned it over on their first possession.
Ball's on the ground.
Fumble recovered by Bryce McKenna. He's still on his feet. He's across the 40 up to the 43-yard line. Was that the quarterback that kept that?
Quarterback kept that. Number 8 kept it through that one. Somebody came in, was able to pop that ball loose.
Bryce McKenna coming up with a turnover here for the Missiles. Still 9:47 to go in the ball game.
Still time. Still time.
And now the Missiles will see if they got enough linemen. With Promenschinkel not in there, that could be an issue. Do they? Looks like they do.
We're going.
So
Adamek, Livingood, and Ebersaw up front.
Frederick split to the left, 3 to the right here. Shotgun formation. Play clock winding down. Knight takes a snap, looks to his right, gonna throw it through the hands of Johnson. Second down and 10.
The ball seemed to be right there, just right through the webbings there of those gloves.
Second and 10 for the Missiles.
The Stickum still illegal. Can we bust out the Stickum spray?
Now they got some of those gloves. It almost feels like they have Stickum on them. So the Missiles trail by 20. They were it was 20-16 in the second quarter. They just recovered an onside kick. Missiles having problems getting lined up here once again. Like I said, due to some of the injuries in this game here. Nye drops back to pass, throws it to Frederick underneath. Frederick, he tackled after a gain of about 5. And what a shocker. It's Meldrum and Carnes on the stop.
Now 3rd down and 4 from the 49.
Missiles have had 2 weeks to prepare for this game. I don't know how many reps some of these kids got here in the 2 weeks. So we are having some issues lining up. But
3rd and 5, Nye on the quarterback keeper. And there's Carnes going to hit him after a short gain, maybe no gain. Going to bring up a 4th and 5. So 4th and 5 now for the Missiles.
Things getting loud over here on the West Central sideline. 4th down for the Missiles.
4th and 5. It's 8:45 and counting in this fourth quarter. Big down here for the Missiles. Need to convert. Got any shot at all in this game. Nye under center. Roll back to pass, and he looking for Johnson, and it's deflected. Nicely done. Pass broken up there by number 18. That's Colton Fletcher, and the Missiles are going to turn it over on downs as the Heat get a big defensive stop. Thought he had him there for a minute, but the pass just floated just a little bit there.
Maybe put a little bit more behind that pass, lead him out a little bit more.
So the Heat take back over, 1st and 10. Ball on the Missile 49-yard line.
Kind of a double-edged sword on that one where I thought Johnson could have came back on it a little bit more too, try and step in front of that defender, but
56-36, Carnes and the Heat take possession once again.
Use a turnover. They've popped the ball out, popped the ball loose a few times now.
Carnes calling out the play here. Play clock winding down. Going to pull it out of the fullback, and he keeps it. And going to be stopped. No gain. Tom Smith, Adam McNye on the stop. Second down and 11 now. Giving him a short loss on that play. So West Central going to start working the play clock here as well. Under
taking their time.
About 8 minutes to go here in this ball game. 56-36. West Central, they've led throughout.
Coach waiting to send the play in from the sideline here.
Ball just about on the 50. Carnes under center. Hand it. Drosty off the left side, tackled by Nye.
Nice tackle by Nye that time. Not giving up too many yards.
Gain of 4. Third down and 7 now for the Heat. Ball on the Missiles, 46-yard line. Carnes under center, 7:15 and counting. 20 seconds to go here on the play clock. A nice job up front by the West Central Heat offensive line all day. Carnes going to keep it on the quarterback. Keeper just about broke free. He's going to give a gain of 7. He's going to have the first down.
We're going to give it to him.
95 yards unofficially now for Carnes.
Going to be 1st and 10 for West Central.
1st and 10 West Central. Ball on the Missiles 39-yard line. Set up front there for the Heat. Offensive lineman Blake Cole, Zach Smith, Nick Woods, as well as a couple tight ends, Schrader and Steffson, done a nice job. Creating running lanes all day here for the Heat backs. There's still 25 seconds here on the play clock. (56) 36, 6:15 and counting. Looks like West Central going to let this play clock wind all the way down and going to take a timeout here. Although with some of these funky plays we've had in this game, I won't believe it till I see it, Kurt.
Yeah.
As that's what they do. Coach Kirby takes the timeout. 6:06 to go here in the ball game. West Central 56, Milledgeville 36. We'll be back after this short timeout. All right, welcome back here to Floyd Dobb Field. First time out of the second half, I believe, for West Central there. So each team has used one. 1st and 10 for the Heat. Ball on the Missile, 39-yard line. Carnes under center. Meldrum and Drosty in the backfield. I hand it to Drosty. Going to be tackled there by Raymond. About 2 to the 37.
Second down.
Second down at 8 now for the Heat.
West Central using that timeout there. Maybe just talk about the finishing game plan here. When they're going to start to call the plays on the play clock.
Down to 10 seconds to snap. 5:30 to go in the ball game. Carnes under center. Fake it to Meldrum, and he's going to keep it. Breaking tackle, shoves another guy off. And be tackled there. Finally brought down by Tom Smith.
Tackled by Micah Tom Smith and Bryce McKenna.
Down at the 20, about 17 more yards there for Carnes.
Said it a couple times, but he's a load. He's pretty clearly the biggest guy out there on the field. He
20-yard line.
Almost looks like a college quarterback in this 8-man high school game.
Yep, that three-headed monster. It is as advertised. and 10 for the Heat. Ball on the Missile 20-yard line. Carnes under center. I formation. Go in and out a little bit here.
Again.
Yeah. Carnes is going to keep it, gain about 5 more.
Mason Carnes on the carry, tackled by Spencer Nye and Bryce McKenna.
Nice. And Bryce McKenna on the stop.
From the 15.
Second down and 5 here. And counting. Am I going in and out a little bit?
Cutting in and out a little bit here, but again, West Central going to let that play clock wind down to about 10 till they even start the play.
4:15 to go in the ball game. Under center. Going to be off the right side.
Chased down by Ebersol on the backside.
Ebersol on the stop. Flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Opposite end of the play here. Don't know if there was some extracurricular holding on the backside.
Drosty was on the carry. Stopped by Ebersol. Flag on the play. Chop block. Maybe. On West Central. I believe that'll be 15. So back in here.
Ball moved back to the 30-yard line here after that penalty. Second down again for West Central here.
Second down and 20 here. Ball back to the 30, like you said. Carnes under center, I formation. Meldrum, Drosty in the backfield. Carnes going to pass. Looks to pass, going up to his target, and pass falls incomplete. And there's a flag on the play. It's like McKenna interfered with number 23, that pop pass that they hit earlier, Kurt, for the touchdown. Steffson got behind McKenna.
Pretty much the exact same play they ran for that touchdown there. We had 3 people back there. It seemed like we covered it a little bit better, but he still got behind us. McKenna tried to recover late there, got into him a little bit too early.
So should result in about a 1st and 10 from about the 20-yard line, I would think. We'll see here. So goes back.
Third straight second down play here.
So, yep, results. That's going to be about a 20-yard penalty that resulted in.
Yeah.
2nd and 5 from the 15. Carnes under center. I formation behind him. Carnes going to keep it. Dragging defenders inside there. Raymond and Spencer Nye on the stop. Going to pick up about 7 more there for Carnes.
First in the goal line for West Central here.
Takes the ball down to the 8-yard line where it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal for West Central. Ball on the Missile 8-yard line. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Carnes under center. I formation behind him. Gonna hand it to the fullback, Meldrum. He's inside the 5, about the 4. Second and goal from the 4. 2:40 to go here in the ball game. 56-36. West Central on top. Working the play clock as well. Just a very efficient drive here, Kurt. Slowly, methodically. Help us some penalties, but they've been backed up by penalties as well.
Yeah, they did what they needed to do here, letting the clock run down, gaining 4, 5, 6 yards each play. Coming back for more plays when they were brought back by a penalty.
Wouldn't be surprised if they give it to the fullback here, and they're going to...
Flag on the play, delay a game against the Heat.
We got a flag or we got a timeout? We'll see.
Looks like a flag for delay of game. They moved them back.
Moved them back, delay a game. But did he take a timeout? Coach Kirby's on the field. So
now we're taking the timeout.
No. So timeout. Are they going to move the ball back? Officials are going to huddle up. They are not. So they did have a delay a game.
Then the timeout.
Then the timeout. I think Kirby's still talking to the officials here. Down here as well. As like I said, next broadcast will be the Missiles will be on the air next week on WCCI. I'll have the call on WCCI radio next Friday at River Ridge, 7 o'clock start. As well, the final game will be a WCCI broadcast as well. Right back here on that Saturday, October 22nd, Champaign St. Thomas More. And that's shaping up to be a huge game against St. Thomas More. Like I said, St. Thomas More just knocked off the number one team, Milford. Got a feeling number one, we're looking at number one right here in my book.
Number one probably currently out here on Floyd Dobb Field, I would say.
Yes, West Central. Resume action here. 2:05 to go here in the ball game. Carnes under center. Takes a snap, and he's going to keep it, and he's in. Carnes up for a 9-yard touchdown run here for West Central. They extend the lead up to 62-36. Carnes, 9 yards. Now 133 unofficially for him. 2-point conversion, pass complete.
Pass play is completed
to Meldrum. So 2 minutes to go in the ball game. West Central 64, Milledgeville 36. We'll be after the short timeout. All right, welcome back here. Final 2 minutes of the ball game. Another West Central touchdown. Extend their lead here to 64-36 over the Missiles. As Wade set to tee it up. Johnson back to receive it for the Missiles.
More problems with that ball staying on the tee of the day.
And the wind has died down a little bit, but still a factor out there. Wade's kick. Tom Smith about the 36. But, boy, he's tackled by the kicker.
Kicker, the first one down there.
Short gain, about 2-3 yard return for Tom Smith, and the Missiles will have it 1st and 10. Ball on their own 38-yard line. First and 10 for the Missiles. Nye coming back out. Double tight end set, I formation. Tom Smith and McKenna in the backfield. Nye going to hand it to Tom Smith off the left side. Tackled there by 77, Link. Gain of 1 for Tom Smith. Second down and 9 now for the Missiles. 1:30 to go in the contest. Nye under center. Drops back to pass. Gonna throw it to Frederick. Over his head.
Overthrew him a little bit.
Frederick got behind his guy, but Nye led him a little too far.
Missiles here, maybe just get something positive, keep everybody healthy.
Bring up a 3rd and 9 now for the Missiles. Clock stopped. 1:15 to go here in this 4th quarter. Nye under center, I formation. Going to be a pitch to Tom Smith out the right side. Kind of stumbled. Tackled by Drosty. Oh, got out of his tackle. Dunlap with the stop. Turning them in that time was Carnes. Turned them back in there. Gain of 1. 4th and 8 now for the Missiles. Fourth and 8. Down to the final 45 seconds in the ball game. West Central going to improve to 7-0 on the year. Missiles going to fall to 4-3. West Central will be in action at home next week versus Galva. Nye rolling to his left. Had Johnson there. Now he thinks better of it. Going to heave it down deep. Johnson can't come up with it. Pass falls incomplete. The Missiles will turn it over on downs with 23 seconds to go in the ball game. Like he had him initially.
Yeah.
But
kind of broke free there initially. Defender did a nice job. Thought he was grabbing there a little bit, but that flag maybe isn't coming out at this point in the game. West Central, I'm assuming, is going to go in the victory formation here.
Yep, just one knee away from ending the ball game. Like I said, West Central proves to 7-0. They'll be back at home next week against a Galva team who's 2-5 on the year. Missiles, we've been action at River Ridge. Drosty under center here in the victory formation. Takes a knee. Now that's going to be it. Your final here. Going to be 64-36. West Central knocks off the Missiles here at Floyd Dobb Field. As we'll go over the stats here first for West Central. Unofficially, we had Drosty with 31 carries, 378 yards. Meldrum, 6 carries for 34 yards. Carnes had 16 carries for 133 yards and 3 scores. Drosty had 4 scores. Carnes through the air, just 1 for 2 for 69 yards and a touchdown. That touchdown, 1 completion to Steffson for 69 yards. Rounds out the West Central offensive stats. Now for the Missiles unofficially. Wilk, 1 carry for 3 yards. Nye carried the ball 13 times for 126 yards and a touchdown. Tom Smith, 10 carries for 54 yards and a touchdown. Connor Johnson, 1 carry for -1 through the air. Nye was 13 for 28 for 134 yards and a touchdown. Kason Johnson, 7 catches for 82 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Tom Smith, 2 catches for 7 yards. McKenna, 1 catch for 17. Frederick, 1 catch for 5. And Connor Johnson, 2 catches for 23 yards. So once again, your final score here from Floyd Dobb Field. Milledgeville falls 64-36. And it's just an impressive win for the Heat here today, Kurt.
Yeah, they showed up and proved their season average on points per game. It's a good football team we got to see today. That's 8-man, 11-man, it doesn't matter. You got athletic, big kids out there doing football things, and that's a good team.
Yep. I've seen them all. The Missiles have played a brutal schedule. Like I said, the Missiles on their schedule. They've seen Orangeville, Aquin. I've seen Amboy, Polo, Decatur, Lutheran, now West Central. And West Central is the best team I've seen all year in 8-man.
Yeah.
Decatur, nothing to take. Amboy's very complete. They're going to be a tough out in the playoffs. Don't discount Polo.
No.
Polo is playing as good as anybody right now. They found something with that Wildcat offense with Salto running quarterback. And I'm not ending the Missiles season here at 4-3 either.
Can't discount the Missiles either. There's a lot of teams out there that I think have a chance. This West Central team's very good Milledgeville team. Amboy is going to be getting some people back, and they've maintained kind of status quo, even though they lost a key piece there. But I think they're going to be getting their key piece back, so it could be interesting and a lot of fun going into these 8-man playoffs here.
Yeah, that's like I said, you have not been out to catch an 8-man game. It's a lot of fun to watch. These kids, it's still football out there.
Yeah.
They're still running, they're tackling. It's a hard-hitting game. West Central been about the most physical team I've seen in 8-man.
They brought some big hits today.
They're going to match Amboy's physicality.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good one, Week 9 at the Harbor in Amboy. So that'll be one to watch if you're around the area to go see that game. They go, and supposedly maybe Lindenmeyer might be back for that one. So like I said, but as of right now, 7 weeks into the season, rankings don't really mean anything right now. But right now, my number 1 team is West Central with probably Decatur Lutheran number 2 behind them. And then the next 3 through 7 are kind of a toss-up. Like I said, don't discount Amboy, Milledgeville, Polo. They're all going to be in there. Milledgeville's 4-3, but there's not a better 4-3 team.
No.
I can guarantee you that.
Just like you said, just look at Milledgeville's schedule. They didn't make it easy on themselves this year. They wanted to go into the 8-man thing and take on some competition, and they found it and they've took it on. They've did some nice things here and there. They are suffering some injuries here. Hope the best for Colton Wilk. But still a good football team. West Central, if we ever get to see West Central and that Decatur Lutheran hook up, that'd be quite the matchup. And
Yep, these 8-man playoffs, as like I said, I was mentioned, Cal Campmeyer, NUIC, or the View from the West podcast, they have been saying 8-man might be the most entertaining playoffs out of all the playoff system. It's seeded 1 through 16. There's no North, there's no South. 1 through 16. Get more of a true champion that way. The 8-man playoffs are going to be fun. Like I said, some chaos has been thrown in it now with Milford getting beat last night by St. Thomas More. So there's going to be a lot of entertaining football. Like I said, and the Missiles, all their goals are still ahead of them. Like I said, they'll regroup from this. They got 2 games left to kind of regroup, hopefully get healthy. Like I said, we're thinking of Colton Wilk. Hopefully he gets some good news here as well. But get a little bit healthier and get a good feeling headed into the playoffs.
Yeah, that's – they keep working hard, keep watching film, keep learning, keep growing. Again, it's going to be interesting. It doesn't get any easier for them. River Ridge, got to go up there. You got to go up there and get a win out of that. And then, like you said, still got Champaign, St. Thomas More coming our way. We just knocked off
undefeated Milford System Park.
Number 1 team, so.
Yep, tough schedule ahead, but like I said, I'd rather be battle-tested than not tested at all heading into the playoffs.
Does look like Colton Wilk is back with us here at the field. So
that's good news. He's
over
there.
Good news, yeah.
Seeing his teammates there as well. Thank you, Kyle Campmeyer, for the coverage. Like I said, make sure you check out NUICfootball.com. That's Kyle Campmeyer. Thank you once again. And that's going to close out our coverage. I'd like to thank Brooks Wilkins for the hard work, running things behind the scenes.
The man behind the scenes.
As well as our cameraman there today. Lap up there running the cameraman. So like I said, I hope everybody enjoyed the broadcast here today. Several good views. Once again, I'd like to thank our sponsors before we close out as well. And if you want to join our sponsors list, hit us up. Be glad to promote your